Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the security tricks on LENOVO Tab K11E. Okay, let's launch our settings first, and let's begin with setting up our screen lock, because that's the most important part of our security level. Simply scroll down and click on Biometrics and Passwords first. In here we can add our password, our screen lock, and we can also add face recognition. It's up to you. Do you want to use it? In my case, I don't want to, but setting it up is really easy. So I'm sure that all of you can handle it. I'll go with the password first. We have three types of the password. We have pattern, pin, or simply password. In my case, I'll stick to pattern. As you can see, we have those 9 dots on the screen currently, and to create a pattern we need to connect at least 4 of those dots. So simply create your pattern. If you'd like to try again, simply click on clear. If you want to confirm it, simply redraw the pattern and click on done. Now our screen lock has been successfully set. Remember that if you lose your password, you'll be forced to reset your device using the recovery mode, and basically you will lose everything if you don't have a backup. So simply create a pattern that you will remember. Okay. When it comes to the smart lock, it's not the thing that I want to add, because for me it's like a useless feature. Let's go into security and privacy, and now scroll down a little and let's begin with app security. Simply tap on that and click on Google Play Protect. In here we'll be able to scan all of our apps in search for potential threats. It's always good to do from time to time. It's going to scan for apps, but currently it's still loading. So let me do it again. Alright, no harmful apps found. That's good to see. It's always worth doing from time to time. So that's cool that everything is okay. Let's go to the device unlock, and we don't have anything more in here. Well, usually there's a lot of things, but on this device we don't have anything. So let's go straight into account security. Click on Google Security Checkup. And in my case, something is wrong with the internet. So I'll have to change it, so give me a second. Alright, I have changed the Wi-Fi and everything started working. As you can see in here, we can see also is everything okay. If you can see this shield, this green shield, it means that everything is completely okay. In here you can also see some suggestions. For example, you can sign in and get your recovery mail to get back your account if something bad happens. But if you can see this green icon, it means that everything is pretty okay. If something would be wrong, simply follow the instruction on the screen. Now let's go into the password checkup. In here we'll be able to see, do we have some compromised passwords, are our passwords unique, and do we have some weak passwords. As you can see, in my case I have 2 weak passwords, and the Google suggests me to simply change it. So it's always worth checking from time to time. I'll change those passwords later. I think that I don't need to tell you that you should keep your passwords unique. You shouldn't use only one password for everything, because, you know, when the thief, for example, will break one of your passwords, he might want to try to use it into other things. And of course, I think that I don't need to tell that you should avoid using passwords such as ABCD12345, your name, and then the numbers, because that's basically the easiest type of the password, and even a child could break it, so have that in mind. Alright, let's get back, let's scroll down, and let's go into device finders. There are really useful features. Let's click on Find My Device. And why it doesn't want to load? Weird thing. Oh, it was loading for a second and now it disappeared. So actually, I think that we can do it even using our browser. Well, actually, nothing wants to launch, so give me a second. Okay, it finally loaded. I have tapped that Find My Device. Make sure that Allow Device to be Located feature is enabled, and also you need to have your location turned on if you want to use it. And we have 2 ways to use the Find Hub. We have the app and the web. Let me show you the web. Basically, this feature allows us to, locate our device when we lost it or when it gets stolen. So that is why you need to have your location turned on. I will use the web. If you want to use it, click on sign in, and you need to sign in into the same Google account into which you were logged in on your lost or stolen tab, simply. So you need to use the same Google account, and in here you'll be able to locate your device, where it is. You can tap on that, and we can also perform a factory reset. Currently this option doesn't pop out because I'm using this device, so for example I'll show that on another device. We can remotely secure it. If you tap on that button, then you have to type your password and you'll be able to lock the screen of your device. And if you click on the settings button, you can even perform a factory reset, so the thief, that's an example of course, won't have access into your data. So that's how you can do it. Find Happy is a pretty useful thing. Alright, let's get back. Okay. And now let's go into system and updates. It's always good to have the latest version of the software. So first let's click on security update and let's click on check. Okay, in my case the system is up to date, so I don't need to download anything. If you have possibility to download the update, simply do this ASAP. Alright, same thing with the Google Play system update. And as you can see, in my case, I have possibility to download the update. I won't do it right now because I want to show you some other things, but after this video I'm going to do it. And the last thing in here is the backup option. That's also one of my favorite things. I always have a backup of my data. I strongly recommend to do the same. Because even after our device gets lost or stolen, we'll be able to restore our data on new device. So click on the backup. Down below we have backup details, photos and videos and other device data. First let's click on photos and videos. Make sure that they are enabled. And same thing with other device data. When we are creating a backup using this method, we are using our Google account. You can see it right in here, your Google account, and on that account our backup will be saved and stored in the cloud. So for example, if you want to restore the backup later in the future, you'll have to sign in into the same Google account during the setup process, for example, when you'll be setting your new device. Okay, now to create a backup, simply hit this green button. I also need to confirm by drawing my screen lock. The process will now begin. Okay, as you can see in here, a small circle appeared and it's slowly fulfilling. Basically, when it disappears, it means that our backup has been successfully created. We will also see a notification on the bottom of the screen if everything goes as it should. So I'll see you in a second once it's done. Alright, the backup has been successfully created. We can see on the other device data that the backup has been successfully created 0 minutes ago. So that's all when it comes to that. Let's scroll down again, and in here we also have a cool thing. It's called the private space. In here we can hide or lock private apps in a separate space. Use a dedicated Google account for extra security. In here we can read how it works. We can click on setup. It's actually taking longer than I expected. Alright, and in here you just need to simply sign in into your Google account if you want to use that second space. It's a really easy step, so I'm sure that all of you will be able to handle it. I'm wondering, do we have something more? But I think that is basically all. As you can see, down below in the app list, we have the folder, it's called the private, and in here those apps are, they should be locked with the password. Yeah, in here, first you need to lock that list, and the only way of getting access to it is by typing the screen lock. So that's the only way how you can get access into your apps. That's a cool way of protecting your apps simply. Also, if you want, from the Play Store you can download some additional antiviruses apps, for example, but it's not necessary, of course, it's up to you. An example of the app is, for example, Avast. So if you want, you can download some antiviruses apps, but remember that before downloading anything, it's always good to see the reviews about that app. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.